All right, little pre-market talk shop. So I've got this thing on the hourly. This is Bitcoin, and this structure really struck me as unique, unconventional. We've basically got a quadruple bottom here, especially if you count this that came $20 short of the bottom of the rest. But I mean, you have a one touch, two touches, three touches, four touches, and then it's not quite a wedge flag, whatever. Come on, man. So, man, to get this thing to snap. So maybe, I mean, it's just, if you count that, you might be able to pull this thing in some way that makes it a wedge. Yeah. You know, I don't love it. I just don't like it that much. What I was thinking is that, well, this is clearly a corrective pattern, right? So if we look at this and we count, let's count an Elliott here. I've got to put this on 4 hour or something just so that I can draw. Okay. I'll drop it back down to the 1 hour in a second. So we have an impulsive move here. Something like this, right? All right, that's a clear Elliott wave from 40-ish K to 26K. I mean, that's as impulsive as they come. So I'm trying to make this quick. After that, we have our ABC corrective move, which is always a, a three-wave move where wave B ends higher than wave 5 ended. So it's a 1, 2, 3. That's usually followed by an ABC where you have a lower, and this would look better for sure on the hourly so that you could really see what's going on here. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, or it could be 1, 2, 3. It's somewhere in there. That even could be a wedge. Bull flag pennant there, but 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now here's the funny thing. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Look at this. I think this is it, maybe. What if 1 or A, B, C? That makes more sense. And it's fractal. You know, all these are fractals, so this can be subdivided into 3, 3, and 3. But that makes your A, B, C, right? And then A, B, C. And the rule here, C has to be lower than A on this corrective wave. B has to be higher than 5 on this corrective wave. C has to be higher than A. You see, it's got to go up, got to go down. And here, I think, is an A, B, C, D, E triangle pattern. A, B, C, D, E. I think. I need to look up the rules of the A, B, C, D, E, because if the third wave is supposed to be An Elliott, you could make an argument this is an Elliott. It's an Elliott only in the fact that it's made up of 5 waves, with the third wave being the longest. But it's not impulsive enough for me. The impulses are coming, boom, on these sell-offs. And we've consistently had powerful sell-offs. This is kind of a lazy sell-off. But on the 2-hour, the money flow is diverging. That wouldn't be a divergence because price is actually lower. This has been such a confusing phase. But my whole point that I want to get across here is after this impulsive move down, this corrective phase, it could be called a double threes, I think. Double threes combination, something like that. But it's a corrective pattern, and that doesn't mean that we're going up. Now, what would make us go up? So we have room. We have a lot of room to the downside. The only thing that could make me think that we're going up convincingly would be a break above a man. I'm just gonna draw this out. Boom. Okay. The only thing that would make me think that we are going to go up is we can break out of this trend line and pull up above these highs. Okay, we don't necessarily need to go tackle this, but we need to break trend and pull above these. Put in a new high. We have not put in a new high since the 15th of May. So that would be key. Breaking of trend and printing of a new high. If we came it down and confirmed this support line, this is where I would be going long. And if we pull up above C, then this trend is broken, in my opinion. This downtrend is broken. Now, if we look at what got us to this point, we have from the top this snapped bar is not working well right now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And then big corrective, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. And this is the wedge. Jesus, look at this. It's the triple threes again. Man, I wish I'd have caught all this. One, or A, B, C, A, whatever, B, A, B, C, and then A, B, C, D, E, wedges. A, B, C, D, E. Right? It wedges in. And then we had a breakout of that with an Elliott. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Okay. Up here from 49K or whatever the hell that was, Elliott. I'm just picking spots so I can draw this as quickly as I can. All of these impulse moves are Elliott's. I'm not sure where the end of this one is, though. That would be it, probably. 1, 2, yeah. 1, 2, 3. something like that. Probably this. A, B, C, D, E. And that was kind of a fake out right there, though, is the problem. This thing was wedging and trapped some people with that. See, we had a breakout in quotation marks. But the problem here is when price broke out, this is such a similar structure to what we're in right now. You know, after the Elliott, this corrective thing, holding pattern. But what happened is when it had its fake out, even at its highest close, it wasn't higher. It like broke out of a diagonal trend line, which is the weakest of all possible indicators, price action indicators. And whenever it came down to confirm, it fell right through. It was very weak from the start. So as we're sitting here, what I'm looking for is possibly another leg down. If we're looking at the fractal nature of this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, type move. And so the fifth leg will be an Elliott. It'll probably be a smaller one. I say smaller. It'll probably be the smallest of them all and closer in size to this one, obviously, than this one. This one's huge. 40 to 26 is no joke. But trade smart. Use tight stops. I know, Clay, you said you were long at 28.8, which is a great spot to be long at. I would imagine if we break down here, a retest will come, but don't hesitate if we drop below here and pull up to just get out at 28.7 or whatever on a retest. Because if we break these lows, what's the point of price bouncing out? If we break these lows, we're gonna come test this low, right? Sentiment will be like, okay, we fucking quadruple bottomed and then we broke it. What's the point? How many times does it have to hit it and then it break it and spring out? It could happen, but probably that would lead to some selling to test this. People are going to look at the next step down, and we could have a long squeeze, all those fucking longs. Got money flow divergence here, though. It's not even a divergence. The way price is ranging, I don't trust any divergences. That's a good bullish one there. That's a good bullish one. See what happens here. Anyway, that's the video. Trade safely and wisely. Peace.